Summertime, summertime. Hello and welcome to La Rosa Reads. I'm Denise La Rosa and today I'm sharing my July reading plans with all of you summer love bugs. Let's talk books. I don't know why I'm so super excited for this reading month. I think I've got a wonderful combination, a mixture of reads that is just going to take me on a journey. And plus, I am fully into summer mode. June, I spent part of that month working and then the other part easing, transitioning into vacation. But baby, I am in vacation mode. And here are my reads for July, I hope. So I'm on the Books and Lala journey of Buzzwordathon, and for this month, we have to find words that demonstrate measurement words. I've decided to go with the book that was gifted to me by the incomparable, the amazing, well-read, and uberly talented A. Marie from A. Marie's Book Club, and that is The Many Daughters of Afong. I am so late to Jamie Ford's masterpiece. I know. I should have been reading this book a long time ago. However, better late than never. So we're following the main character, Dorothy. She is discovering the trauma that is not the only thing that she's inherited. A stranger is searching for her in each time period, a stranger who's loved her through all of her genetic memories. Dorothy endeavors to break the cycle of pain and abandonment to finally find peace for her daughter and to gain the love that has long been waiting, knowing she may pay the ultimate price. So it sounds like we've got time travel, we've got generational trauma. Whew, I gotta get the tissues ready. And this book is pretty extensive too, so wish me luck. Yay! One of the reasons why I love this BookTube community is because it has pushed me into stretching myself as a reader, reading books that I otherwise maybe would have been too intimidated to read or just frankly weren't on my radar. I appreciate and love Jane Austen July. I participated for the first time 2 years ago. Last year I took a break. But I read Pride and Prejudice for the first time in my life 2 years ago. And I tell y'all what, I see why Jane Austen is that girl, that legend, because I absolutely enjoyed every single word. And I can't wait to reread that book at some point, even though I'm not a rereader. But that's one I definitely want to reread at some point. Let's back it up though. What Jane Austen book am I going to read for this Jane Austen July? Well, it is Sense and Sensibility. I am excited to read this in community with other readers because it is the classic Jane Austen selection for Jane Austen July this year. And so I'm going to be hopping on that Goodreads community and following along and reading alongside fellow Jane Austen July participants. This book I think will be interesting. I hear that it's a really good starting point for Jane Austen newbies. And I'm excited because we're talking about two sisters. And I just love sibling drama, especially when it comes to the sisters. So let's see what's in store. Actually, I don't want to see what's in store. I think I just want to read and surprise myself with each turn of the page. So I'm not even going to look at a synopsis. I'm just going to dive in and read alongside the book Lovers of Jane Austen. Wish me luck. Speaking of reading and community, I have 2 more books that will be a part of a community gathering event. And this one is from a local in-person book club in Pittsburgh that is all about romance. Hey. And this one is titled Out on a Limb. Hannah Bonham Young is an author that is totally new to me. I don't think I've ever heard of her until I picked up this book for the book club. But, I mean, the cover is giving. Let's see what the synopsis gives to us. Winifred Wynne McNulty has always been wildly independent and not one to be coddled for her limb difference. Wynne has spent most of her life trying to prove that she can do it all on her own. With some minor adjustments, she's done just fine. Loving this already. Hooking up at a costume party with the incredibly charming Beau changes everything. Wynn finds herself pregnant and decides to keep the baby. Yes! While Beau is surprisingly elated to step up to the plate, Wynn is unsure whether she can handle this new challenge. Together, Wynn and Beau decide to get to know each other as friends and nothing more while they embark on this parenting journey together. But as they both should know by now, life rarely goes according to plan. We're dealing with so many things here that give me joy to be knowing that we are at a day and time where characters with these lived experiences are just lifted up. And I cannot wait to read this book. Like, I keep smiling. I just have a feeling I'm going to love both of these characters. I can't wait. Diverse Spines is always coming through with the amazing spines of the month, and July is no different. I read my first Wanda M. Morris book a while ago, and let me tell y'all, I cannot wait to dive into this one. She is one of my go-to auto-buy authors, and this book, her new one, is titled What You Leave Behind. Wanda M. Morris just has a way of immersing us into the world, the scene, the life of the characters of the story. And I just know this mystery thriller is going to do much the same. I feel like she gets better and better. Oh my gosh, I can't wait. So, what is happening here? Dina Wood's life has fallen apart in the aftermath of losing her beloved mother, her marriage, and her prestigious job at an Atlanta law firm. Lord have mercy. She needs what the Geechee people of coastal Georgia call a day clean, a fresh start. She returns to her childhood home in Brunswick, Georgia to heal. To make peace with her grief, she often drives throughout the country where she crosses paths with a widower who is fighting to keep the oceanfront land that has been in his family since the end of the Civil War. He threatens her and warns her never to come back. But shortly after, he disappears and his very expensive property is quickly put up for sale. Curious, Dina digs into his disappearance and finds a family legacy at risk. What starts out as a bit of curious snooping turns into the unraveling of a deadly game of illegal land grabs and property redevelopment in poor and rural communities. Dina needs help and soon finds it in a close but unlikely source as she tries to stop the sinister forces at work after she becomes the next target. Dun dun dun. Come through, Wanda M. Morris. I can't wait to read what you leave behind. Last but not least is a book that I was looking forward to picking up at the Greater Pittsburgh Festival of Books. Shannon Reed has come through. I went to her author talk at the festival and she was reading excerpts of this book. I already had plans to purchase it, but after hearing her, I fell in love on another level with what is in store for me in this reading experience. And it's titled Why We Read. On bookworms, libraries, and just one more page before lights out. Hello. Oh my lordy. Cannot wait. So these are essays, which I love, love, love. I loved her authentic self being like displayed in the pages. I love her sense of humor. I love her wit. I love her charm. And I love her brain. So I think we're in for a good time. We read to escape, to learn, to find love, to feel seen. Ain't that the truth? We read to encounter new worlds, to discover new recipes, to find connection across difference, or simply to pass a rainy afternoon. Come through. Yes. No matter the reason, books have the power to keep us safe, to challenge us, and perhaps most importantly, to make us more fully human. Oh my goodness. So, wow. With one simple goal in mind, Shannon Reed makes the case that we should read for pleasure above all else. In this whip-smart, laugh-out-loud funny collection, Reed shares her surprising stories from her life as a reader and the poignant ways in which books have impacted her students. Oh, wow. I I'm beaming already. You guys, we should read this together because we're all readers, and my goodness, I think there's going to be gems here and totally relatable prose. So, why we read? Here I come. Okay, this is a cute little stack we've got here. We've got some Jane Austen. We've got some representation of voices across differences. We've got a nonfiction piece that is sure to give me all the feels. I think we've got a good time. What do you have planned for your reading month? Let me know in the comment section below. Also, check out some of my previous videos if you haven't already. I love having you here on La Rosa Reads to be on the reading journey with me. And until next time, happy reading. Bye.